Okay, so then I need that's the I don't understand where I'm at. That. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's not what I want to see. This. I should went live. No. Hey. Oh crap! Sorry about that, guys. I'm over here trying to figure something new out, and oh, there's chat. It's been a while since I've used Restream, but really, I only got on here because I wanted to see my avatar in person. It's actually there's a name for this. Earl made this for me along with another one that I'll show you here in a little bit that I love. But I got to remember exactly what the name of this is because I don't want to screw it up. Oh, I think it might be, but like Care May or Devil or Devil May Care or something like that. I got to. I have to remember. But she just got it done, and I love it. It's got my old basically the devil on the belly, and then on the nose, I call her Orbit, and she calls me Satellite. So I've got that on my little bitty nose, the little orbit for my nose. You probably can't see that, and then a tie dye. It's not a pride one. I just wanted a tie dye one, but now that I look at it, it does. And she wrote a little story about this. Yeah, I love it. I couldn't have done it any better. I mean, she put everything on there I wanted plus more. But then we've got this one she also did for me. Oh, I got to delete one. Here we go. I not delete it. I got space for it. But and of course, this is the one that's on my app, on my account itself. There you go. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I love the background on that one. But see, I've also got that one now too. But I'm using that for my account. Hey, Gigi, how you doing? Um, Devil May Care Bear. Oh, hold up. Oh wait, I still got it open. And she even wrote a story here just to promote her even more. If you want, yeah, this is her blog, and it's the. I mean, you can tell it's the one about me. It's well, I forgot what the title of it is. Give me a second. Devil May Care Bear is what she called it, and there's a little story. And when I think about it, I'm not crying. There's just Dusty in here. No, it's a cute little thing about me and hers. History. It's really short, but to ask for a Care Bear, then to get BAP, as I call him, and then a story on top of that. I really could have asked for more. She went way above and beyond. So that's why, even being sick, I'm like, I got to see what it looks like online. And I was started out on my other account. I don't even know why that other account's on here, other than it's probably Google. So I couldn't stream. I couldn't do a lot of things. I said, screw it. I went back and said, well, I wonder if it's on a different account. Boom, there it was. So I lost, or the title's on the other one, which I'll never use. But, I had like a quick asshole test run, bear, whatever it is. But yeah, she does. She really gets into her work when she gets into it. But I'm trying to decide if I want this one because I'm sure like some of the theists might be thinking that I actually worship Satan and that, I'm going to put a curse on him or something or go with the cute little bear. But either the one that I really don't use, it will be my profile on YouTube itself. So I may switch them up every once in a while, but she kicked ass, literally kicked some booty crack. Do you see what she did, Missing Mod? Um, okay, you guys tell me the bear or this one for this, and then the other one for my profile. I'm gonna have a hard time trying to decide either way, or maybe switch it up every month or so. But I'm afraid this one's gonna make Frank horny all the time seeing a goat. Oh well, no, but I wouldn't doubt it though. I mean, Belbabid. I can't even talk right now. Whatever that. I just call him Bap. It's what. Hold on. I gotta find out. Hold on. How to actually spell this properly? Because I always get. Okay, there's Ed. Oh, here we go. Which this isn't exactly the most Christian thing out there, so you may want to run. I call him Bap, but it's actually Baphomet. I didn't have. Did I? I didn't have a devil in a spandex. I don't think. Dixie Chicks. Yep, I'm showing off my new artwork from Earl. I thought she was going to be over here, but she was doing something, or I drove her nuts because she kept see on, and I was going to start on StreamYard. StreamYard doesn't even recognize any of them, the ones that she made, and I mean she kept changing the format, kept changing it, and like the other day she was so aggravated with me. I actually opened up my, my share screen and showed her that it's not there. You can see it in my folder on the computer, but you can't see it for StreamYard. And yeah, it won't work over in StreamYard right now, so she's a little aggravated, I think, at that. Or maybe StreamYard's just being tarded today. So I just said, screw it. I'm going to at least try it on Restream and see if Restream. And Restream, boom, right there. Yeah, she made this one and this one. But see, it's got my devil thing she put in there just because it's like part of my branding back in the day and still is kind of. And do you see the nose? It's an orbit, because I call her Orbit and she calls me Satellite. So that's in there. And I asked for tie dye, and it actually kind of looks like, and she added that to the story, like a little poke. What did she say? Let me see. Here it goes. Asshole and I have been both battled with the SJW fuckwits in the past. So the rainbow tie dye was a fun little jab in their general direction. And I could have done better, So boom. And it has Nerdy's hair because it is a rodent bear. I'm gonna have to remember how it's. I just already. There it is. Devil May Care Bear. Devil May Care Bear. There we go. Open the pic in the top left. Hit edit. It will open the editor, and just hit save. Save what? No, I can save them to my computer. The format for StreamYard isn't even acknowledging. I had Earl do it on hers because she's smarter, more tech savvy than I am. Most people are, and she said no, it wouldn't do her on hers either. So I don't know what's going on over there. And so I said, don't wear yourself out. Tomorrow I may go back on StreamYard and see what the parameters or the specs for avatars over there are. Asshole, did Earl lock you up in her? Well, of course she did. I've been here for 3 weeks. What else is she going to do with me? I don't do dishes. What did Pixie do to you now? Oh, Pixie sucking up to Mod. Pixie scared of Mod. That's what it is. Oh, wait a second. Oh, God. I am not staying up all night, guys. I swear I'm going to punch you in the faces. All of you. I'm going to come to your door, punch you all in the faces if we stay up too late. But if anybody wants to join for a bit, that's fine. 1 o'clock's my hard cutoff time. That's longer than I want to be up, but right now I'm not even tired. I realize I slept for 2 days, but Slack, I hope to see. Wait, something just, damn, nothing jumped. I hope I see you more. I feel like I haven't seen you much lately. Wait, it will open up and show you the pic. Top left, and then, okay, wait, let me, I can't do it over here now. I'm not opening. Okay, I'm going to save that. Oh, I'll just save the stream and I'll go look at it tomorrow and see what you're talking about, because my comprehension right now is like 0. To be honest, brown chicken, brown cow. Yeah, don't eat either one because they both eat poopies. I'm scared of Mod too. She's well over. She's 7'6". You put respect on that girl's name, or she's going to put her foot in your respect. Okay, I keep going back. I'm going to keep this. I can't tell which one I like better yet. Would this make me the goat? Oh, there's BMM, the douchebag ortho. Or no, the ortho douche. Yeah, Frank. And I'm going to be honest. Even if Pixie wasn't married, nah, you're not her type. She wants money. Remember, she drives 2 Teslas. Oh, I don't know what her type is. You might have to fight off Father Charles first, though. Oh, if Pixie wasn't married, you would be her gay best friend. That works, don't it? Are you talking about corn, the vegetable, or corn, the group? Because the corn with the groups is a K. Every time somebody says corn, it spells it the right way. I never think of corn the group because it just doesn't click. Douche, douche. No, I like ortho douches better. I'd buy her a bra. Yeah, Frank, she's filing for divorce now just for you. I'm going to have money again soon. We both are. The sad thing is, when my money comes in, I'm going to be dead from my insurance and finally closing out all my 401ks and my CDs. And yeah. Or corn the hole. I love cornhole. It's definitely, and what's sad is since I don't drink, cornhole isn't quite as fun if you don't drink. I mean, what fun is it to throw, a bean bag at one hole? When I drink, I'll see 2 or 3 holes and not crack holes. She's a gold digger. Well, I didn't call you late for dinner, at least, Pixie. Okay, got to go back to the other one. I still got to. God, it's going to be. I'm going to leave this one since the other one's already on my profile for now. Yeah, but Pixie, that's not a threat for me. I like it rough. I really do. Just don't slap me on the ass, and I'll leave it at that. Certain things I don't like in certain areas, but well, everybody knows Frank is gay. He didn't. Did you hear him deny being gay? And I'm a spaz hole. Mod is a trans man, and Pixie's always dusted. And then you've got Nerdy, the greatest of us all. He only goes out with girls with 8 nipples. God, when I swore I was going to be in bed by 10 o'clock tonight. Oh, I feel gay all the time. I'm happy. A delicious bag of 6 cornholes with icing. The hell's you talking? Maybe, do you have different cornholes than we've got, Nerdy? Is cornhole like actually a food or is it a game? Because here it's like a tailgate game. Oh my neck. Sheesh. And now you watch. I start this up and what's your face? Earl goes probably fall asleep. No, I don't know what she's doing. Let me see. Gangster is still going. He needs to go to bed. Oh, he's chatting with T.O. I don't even know what that's about. Anyway, I give up. Yeah, that's the only way I could have got this on here. I guess if I did that, though, I could try to. No, because that's going to frustrate me. And then I'll be up even later tonight because I'm. Yeah. Maud's going to fire up the 4-wheel drive and run over her own foot. She's just that tall. Overlay. Yeah, I just don't like overlay. At least on Gangster, because everybody that got blocked, you got to watch it. Watch them type. Ugh. So I was got to hide that little bar with the pop up YouTube message, so I don't have to look at it. Good. Wait. Did I miss something? Oh, I can't. Damn it. So I hate being on this one because I was going to cut and paste that, and make that into a banner. I don't even know if I even got any banners on here. It's been a while since I've used them. I'm trying to remember how to use this stupid thing. Okay, design. Nope. I don't have anything in here. Let me keep looking. Captions. Well, yep, I didn't make any of those. Maybe I'll work on that tomorrow. Make some banners because, God, somebody that I really don't like wants or thinks I should start streaming more. Oh, my life is just too busy for that. I mean, I sit all day watching other streams. When am I going to have time to stream myself? You then fix it. Come fix it for me. Oh, Earl made that. Yes. How did I lose track of? God, I'm more behind than Mod usually is. Yes, that's who it is. Oh, I guess I put it in there after that. How did I get way down here? Ooh, that yeah, because it's Devil May Bear, but maybe I don't know. I got to ask Earl if she wants to add that in there. Just leave it the way it is because she's the creator, and I'm not going to step on her creation. Wait, am I going the right way or going the wrong way? Oh, I'm a dummy. You think this is my first stream? No wonder I'm so far behind. I was going in reverse. Here we go. Sorry. Four-wheel drive. Imagine it is a great relief. I can make free drinks. I got some good private or pirate style rum that I made. I would actually probably take a sip of it just to try it, Frank, but I can't drink much. Con holy goal. See how rude they were to me tonight. Pike and me are never going to be cool again, it appears. I don't know. I just hope I don't know if Gigi's still here, and I hope I didn't hurt his feelings with, what I said to him, and that's between me and him, but I mean, just the way I feel. I used to actually enjoy going to a lot of these streams, except Mods, because Mod would always talk. Can't ever get her to shut up or put the link in there, but that you definitely need. Frank, get on it. You've been slacking on worshiping the ground that Missing Mod walks on, and you haven't ordered any bathwater for a few days, and she's really needing some monies. Extra farts. I don't know. I don't know why it's easier for me to write up. I don't know. I don't think Pike and I ever be more than civil, and only after he finds his balls and apologizes. Pike isn't a real Christian. Is Bap really a female or is it a male? Because see, I've got a Bap little statue that I got from the TST merch that I liked. I just happen to like. I'm not usually in that type of stuff, but for some reason I like it. I like rum, depending on what kind it is. Picks, but my drink when I did drink was tequila. I don't know if it made her clothes fall off, but it didn't do nothing to mine. I told Gigi to stop telling me when they are talking about me, so he just says sorry. He does that when the cult talk about me too. I told him this. Yeah, see, that's it. I mean, that's kind of like what I went through when I left, over at TK. I mean, everybody, the ones, and I don't know if we talked about this or this the other day, but like when I left, a lot of people supported me still, but it was all behind the scene. They didn't want to, get caught up in the mix and be, their target, which, fine, and dandy. But every time something happened, oh, guess what? They're doing a stream about you over here, and Stephanie Helms, not the Steph, is talking smack. It's like I don't care. I'm past that. And for like almost a year, I was fine with it. And the only thing that really kind of it didn't even piss me off. It just I know that AJ doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. And I'm talking about Gay Jay, telling everybody, oh yeah, he's lying to you. Joe fired him. It's like, first off, how do you fire somebody who doesn't get paid? And second off, I knew it wasn't true. So I said, Joe, I sent Joe a message. I said, you need to come over and take care of your little whiny ass bitch. And he wanted to know who. And I said, AJ. So he sent him a message and, flat out told him. He was never fired. He walked away on his own, and he's always been welcome to come back anytime he wants. So I think that shut AJ up pretty quick. And that's kind of why, talking to Joe in public the other day for the first time, I kind of want to talk to him and see if he'd want to do a show together, but I don't want to do it over there. And I don't know if he'd want to do it over here or what have you. There's still too many SJWs or N's actually over there that I couldn't stomach. And if they'd say something, it wouldn't take much to spark a fire. And I'm not here to spark a fire. I do that on Mod Show. Yeah. It's a girl's drink. Cat, go. Tequila is a girl's drink, so it makes me spooky. You couldn't even handle sniffing the cap, nevertheless drinking my tequila. I'm not talking about this, go to the store and buy a crap. I'm talking legit, worm in the bottle tequila. Although I will drink Jose and Patrons and, a few other things, obviously at a bar when I was drinking, but this is straight from the pot, still molasses from unaged, not spiced. I'd still like to try, like even watch you go through the steps. I watch a lot of moonshiners. I've never, run a still before, but I think it'd be not cool to watch it there in person. But sometimes one buddy that I have that lives way over there in Illinois, he microbrews, and once in a while dabbles in a few other things. And he said, yeah, but I have a sensitive smell that, a lot of smells can make me sick, trigger sickness, which falls back to my pancreas. So he said he wasn't sure if I could, handle that, but I still want to at least try it once. If it won't be the first time I've been deadly sick, it won't be the last. I might try making some tequila-inspired spirits one day. Oh, that I'd like to see. Sounds good. Oh. AJ is a manipulating, gaslighting, hate-filled, low esteem, body dysphoria. Oh, we got that. I hope he stays away from it. Yeah. Well, I've got the green light all over the place to block him or ban him if I want. Oh, and to anybody in here that had a wrench prior, I took a lot of wrenches away, and it has nothing to do with some of the people that I took them from, but I've got 3 managing mods and 2 other mods. I believe Spooky is one of the regular mods, and I forgot who the other one was. I don't know if I remember if I told Missing Mod who it was or not, but whoever it was, Pixie. I think Pixie has one too. Because I have never liked that idea to begin with. And when somebody, that's not very wise says, well, people hand out wrenches like their friendship bracelets, it kind of click, so yeah, no offense to anybody, but I'm down to 5 wrenches. I may add some later down the road, but right now everybody's got, what they've got. So if you're wondering, that's why. It's not because I hate you. Anybody did anything wrong, yada, yada, yada. But too many times I see people, even in, joking, undo what another mod just got done doing. And when that happens to me, I can't stand it, especially if I'm a managing mod. And if you're a regular mod, how to rule that. So I hope that explains it for anybody and they're not offended. If you are, Frank said he will give you a sample of tequila, 55-gallon drums. Just ask him. He said that should make you feel better. And when New Year's comes around, his post had a bottle of vodka and the phrase, "Have you had your black eyed peas?" No. You're my favorite rodent, nerdy. I wish I could say it like Mod. No, because I'm just not like I can't do it. I just can't get that screechy pitch like she's got, like Tim does in Street Screeching. Nerdy. Can't nerdy. I'll practice on that anyway. I'm going to do that too soon. It's going to upset some people, but it's nothing personal. I'll love everybody in my chat. I'll check that out. Pixie, things cool, but I always change my mind, so who knows? Tomorrow, everybody will be one of your managing mods, opposed to everybody, everybody not being a mod. But that's, my decision here. And I'm not prone to changing my mind, except when I change my mind, when I'm prone. Figure that one out. Oh my gosh. Oof. Well, this is getting, wait, one more time. Wait, oh, here it is. Hold on. Where's the link? I thought I put, okay, we got a little bit longer. Hold on, I'll do this. I'm just going to pin it because I'm not going to keep asking or doing it. People either did it or did it or don't did it. So I can pin it up there. And I hope Gigi went to bed. Oh, no, I just said he was still streaming. Duh, I guess that's not it. Wait a second. Oh, wait. God, you think my first stream? Pin it. Sorry, but I almost timed out Pixie and I thought I was pinning something. Oh, okay. We got it. Okay. Wait, I get back over here. That's too small for me. That's what she said. I'm going to hide so she doesn't think to take mine unless she goes through the list. You have to go through the list just to remove somebody. Like, say if somebody really pissed you off and they're not who you want to be a mod, you'll see everybody who's a mod in your managing mod and just start clicking away. It's real easy. I started to just get rid of a few people, and then it was like, why do I have so many mods? Everybody behaves themselves anyway. And then I don't have to worry about mod wars. I like I said, I hate that worse than a lot of things. Took all the managing mods away except Pookie Bell. I'm just kidding. I don't care. I've asked mod to take mine. It wouldn't bother me one bit, But see, in that situation, I mean, as butthurt as some people get, especially the ortho bitches or douchebags or whatever I'm going to call them today, then they're going to time people out just for the fun of it or to be stupid. Can you imagine Clay being the only one, with a wrench? But I mean, I've been in many places that don't even have, like Ed. Well, no, I can't say that. Ed's got a lot, but back in the day with Ed, I was, his first mod. But before that, he had no mods, didn't have any trouble. If something popped up, just big letters, and he saw it and would take care of it. But overall, to have 47 mods on a stream is kind of crazy, especially on like a small channel like mine. I've got like 4 subs. Wait a second. What's the 2 number? Oh, sorry, Frank. Hold on. Oh, this is different. Let's see. How do I get you on here? Oh, there we go. Sorry, Frank. I'm over here looking at this thing. It's like, what's this thing that has 2 on it? So I click on it. And it says, "There's Asshole." Oh, wait, there's Frank. Oh.
Mine won't there we go. Mine wouldn't unmute for a second. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're a little echoey, but you're fine. Yeah. I can understand you. For no
okay. Yeah. I'm walking around my house doing stuff. I couldn't find my normal avatar, so I found this. This is the label that might go on my rum right here. Captain Jack Sparrow's rum.
God, I wish I could drink at times. I really do. I am not Titan. When I mod, those aren't my rules. Good, because I don't mod like you. Not you, Frank. Titan.
Not Titan. Titan
Dickhead.
Uranus.
You need to
That
tighten
guy.
his, yeah. You know why he's got a tighten Uranus? He's been run through the mill a few times by. I'll just leave
There
it
is
at
a guy
that.
that calls himself Titan Uranus.
No, I know. I know. He came into Ed or the Rabid Atheist one day, and somebody was on stage, and she sent me a message, and I didn't realize he was in there because I have him blocked. Said, "Can you time out Titan Uranus?" I said, "I'll do better than that. I'll ban him." But I had to go unblock him. There he was, and boom, I banned him. So I told somebody, said, after the show, make sure you tell
Well,
Ed that what's going on, because I mean Ed wouldn't question me anyway, but as soon as she started telling him, he already knew the story. That's why I said just make sure that that's one of the people that try to come after me, and I wasn't going to put up with it in there because it's trouble.
what was he coming after you for?
All because I used I mean, this is how I ended up leaving the TKAs. Basically, the short version is I used the alphabet community like I do now, and it wasn't good enough. They wanted me to
Oh, okay.
they wanted me to get into the LMNOP thing, and I have a hard time. I mean, my son has ADD and the other one, HAAD. No, is that it? HAD, whatever it is. I'm so fuzzy brain this time. I can't. I got better things to do to try to remember, numbers, letters, or things like that. And at first, I was using the alphabet mafia, and I thought that was pretty cute. But then Robin Webster said something about it. It's like, okay, I can see, so I changed it, and she actually sent me, a message in Discord saying, thank you, I'm proud of you, yada yada yada. And one person,
Kind of an
decides to be a
insult to
dude.
say alphabet community.
Well, they're saying it's a slur, but anybody can check. If you've got Facebook, if you ever decide you want to, do a search on Facebook for Alphabet Community. There's also Alphabet Mafia. There's also Alphabet Crew. There's a African alliance of alphabet or whatever it is. So I, instead of getting pissed off at first, I joined 3 of them. I'm still part of 3 different groups, and I went in there and I said, "Hey, I'm not here to fight. I said I'm a straight guy, but I need people's opinion on this." I said, I keep getting told this is a slur. Even got walked away from a community that I was part of, and because I want to make sure they were all part of the alphabet community. And they're like, "Yeah, we're either gay, trans, blah 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 blah, and we think it's cute." And I've got a group of people that were ready to come over here, to have a a stream, a friendly stream, not let's attack, but to explain that it's not a slur. That just because some Republicans or the righties, or came up with it as an insult, they embraced it as something cute. That how are you going to mock somebody and keep saying, "Oh, look at the alphabet community, you're already using it."
I guess it's maybe the problem that they consider it tainted or something like that. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but you got an echo somewhere.
It might be me.
What the
I might
sad
need to.
thing about it is,
Yeah.
all the pushback that I got was from. Was that on mine? Hold on, let me make sure I got my sound. No, I didn't.
Let me do it. There we go.
Okay. A lot of, I mean, most of the pushback I got wasn't from. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts.
I'm trying to Restream is not cooperating on my phone. It doesn't work.
I know. I hated to use it. That's why I tried StreamYard first. I'm getting you, Pixie. But most of the pushback I did get was from allies, not people that were members of the alphabet community. And it blew up from there.
Well, that and all of these things are so much more nuanced than people think they are. For example, my friend is gay. I was the only one that knew he was gay until he went to college. And that kid said, "That's gay," more than anyone I have met in my entire life since. He still does. He still uses that all the time. I also know a gay person who like legitimately refers to himself as a fag,
Right.
like all the time,
Yeah. Well, I
right?
went down.
And
Okay.
so just because it offends one like people will jump at the opportunity to be offended and paint it as if you are offending everyone when you're like offending 5% of their group.
Oh, let's check. Yeah. I mean, that's where I was over there. To me, it was ignorant. And that wasn't necessary. I mean, that was the last straw with me because prior to that, they're trying to tell me, you know, how to vote, what to vote, um, how to mod. A situation happened. There's a little bit of blow up. This is what ended up, me walking away at the end of that November. I was part of his, not channel, but I was a mod over there. Spent a lot of time, supported him, for a really long time as a paying member, and he pretty much threw me under the bus. So I said, "Screw it." I walked away. Uh, you know, from that, I don't even remember my point of my story is on this one. Um,
That one person gets offended and they act like you
oh
offended
yeah,
everyone.
yeah, yeah. Because that day, I mean, and I'll call her out. I don't care because she is a toxic bitch. Somebody who, and if you like her, fine. But Tsunami is probably one of the most toxic people in the world who hates, especially white straight males. You know, period. And she started stuff. I timed her out for 10 seconds. Or no, even back. I think it was 5 minutes. No, yeah. So I don't think we had 10 seconds back then. Whatever it was. Well, of course, Maya starts shooting her mouth off. Like totally turned the story around. On and on and on, sort of thing. And I never thought I would be part of the alphabet community or around people like that at all ever again. And what saved me was not even saved me. What helped me is, gosh, now this might make me get teary eyed, but a month after, and I keep telling this story, but I love her to death. But and she passed a year ago Christmas, and but I was at oncology, and I had a bad day, because my dad had just passed a month earlier. I still wasn't dealing with it very well, wasn't sleeping very well. This lady comes over, and I could tell it was either a cross dresser or a say a trans person. She sat down next to me and she goes, "Well, just first off, I'm going to tell you I'm trans." I said, "I know that, and it doesn't bother me a bit." But she's pretty much like, you look like you've had a bad day, bad week, whatever. I told her, yeah, I just lost my dad, still dealing with that. And she said, you look like you need a hug and a shoulder to cry on. And she walked over there and she said, if you're not offended, I'm be glad to give you a hug. She gave me a hug and we became friends really, really quick. Uh, and we both made sure our appointments were at the same time because her family lives up north South Bend, but I've been up there before, several times before she passed. Sort of thing. But she taught me a lot about real world, trans people.
Yeah.
And
Well,
she was so much different than anybody that I've ever met online. Not saying the ones online are not real or what have you.
no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I really do. And I think these people online, they make a bunch of assumptions and they don't even know your real life, right? Like
Right.
they this same group that you're talking about. First of all, Maya likes to twist
Yep.
everything into what looks best for PR if I put everybody in the victimhood Olympics. It's
Yep.
so weird. But
And that girl's got 52 causes. So, no matter what you say, she's
yeah,
going to be offended.
she's she accused oh, I don't know. We won't get into that. The last time I talked to her, she literally said, "I don't want to talk to you anymore because I pointed out her blatant hypocrisy and
Right. Well, you don't
ridiculousness."
dare do that to poor Maya.
Well, not because she was trying to call me transphobic. They were calling me
Yep.
all those things, right? And um And I was like, really? I was like, is this because I didn't automatically take this person's side? And she was like, well, they were upset and they were trans and blah, blah. And I was like, I watched you bully a trans person off of the panel 5 minutes before. Oh, wait, that one didn't agree with you. So why don't you give me a list of who has priority and who I should pick over who? And she tried to shame me. She was like, I didn't think you were that way. And I was like, that I'm that way. You're that way. I'm just trying to figure out what you expect of me, you know? It was weird, but they're all a mess. But like the thing is, they don't know anything about my real life. They don't know who is in my real life. They don't know.
Sorry, I forgot about chat. I'm gonna pop it back.
They don't. Yeah, they don't know the trans people in my life. They don't know how I interact with those people. They don't know what I've done for those people. They don't know anything. They just want me to get online and pound my keyboard in some ridiculous performative flea circus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this better, guys? Can you hear me better now?
I'm just trying to see if I have an echo. That's all I care about. Because I can hear you. I could hear you before, but it was when I started talking, I just kept getting that echo.
I put on my headphones, my earbuds, so maybe it'll be better. I just wondered if you can hear me better.
Yeah, to me, you're not so robot-y, but you're really. I guess it was like echoey. I guess a little bit.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's my house is kind of echoey, so maybe it's because of that.
Yeah.
But
the only problem is you're way too high. Put it on 0 and see how that works out for you.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. Let's see.
If he does this, I'm going to never stream again. Frank, you're fine. I'm joking. I said put it on 0 so then we can't hear you.
Oh, but is my volume? But seriously, is my volume too loud? Though?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I was just saying.
Okay.
Even hearing you was too loud. I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm sorry.
After the last few days I've had, I need these laughs and stuff. But yeah, what's also got me was I went down to Greenwood, Indiana. There's it's a Sportsman's Warehouse, and I ordered 2 guns. So I went down there to pick them up, and at the counter, and I honestly I didn't know if it was a male or female, but it was a bigger person. Had tats everywhere, which I like tats. And then they had like skin augmentation where they put holes in all sorts of stuff. It's kind of weird, but okay, if that's what somebody wants to do with their body, I'm not, whatever sort of thing. And, she went back, or they went back there. I wasn't sure who it was. I called a guy over there and I said, I'm not trying to be rude. Is that, a man or a trans woman or what? Oh, it's a trans woman. Okay. I said, thanks. I don't want to offend, her if that was the case. So she come back over and I said, sorry, I'm sure they'll tell you this afterwards. I said, and even told them about online a little bit, running around in the alphabet community. And she turned around, oh my God, I just love that name. I've heard other versions of that, but the community, yada, yada, yada. But we got to talking about this and, we got the pronouns and she's like,
oh, okay.
I'm so sick of this stupid or the pronoun bullshit that, it's ridiculous. Like no one's ever called somebody accidentally or on purpose the wrong thing. And, we're not adults, yada, yada, yada. So we're talking and we probably talked for a half hour and I got ready to leave. And you know how, like when you talk about, at least for me at that time, instead of me saying, or she goes, well, it's nice talking to you. I hope to see you soon. I said, well, I hope to see you too, sir. And I said, oh crap. And we both started laughing. And she says, you actually did that on accident. I said, I swear I did. She goes, I do it all the time, even with, her trans friends. It's always a slip. But as long as they know your heart is what she was saying is what she judged people on. So it was like, yeah, that's kick ass. So I've actually learned more good stuff about trans outside of, the old community I was in. And now I'm stuck with a bunch of ortho bitches and ortho douches. Yes, I'm on a roll tonight. I'll think of a good name.
How does ortho fit into that?
What, the ortho bitches?
Yeah, I mean, how does that? How does the prefix ortho fit into that?
Some of them, anyway. Some of those ortho people are bitches, literally. And if they don't like it, then I'm starting to scream. I would say, Clay, go ahead and start a stream about me, and run it through.
Oh, okay.
Now the the end of the year and saying, asshole's a bigoted SOB, ain't gonna hurt my feelers none. That's just childish. Why can't you?
Yeah, I mean that's just my thing. Is I don't want to be bigoted towards people that I don't care if somebody is gay or or lesbian or trans or whatever, but I don't want to I don't want to treat anybody unfairly. I don't want to be overly judgmental of people. It's like live your life your way, and I'll live my life my way.
Yeah, man. Yep. What is this? I'm going to flip if you don't start calling me doggy style. Shit, everybody calls you doggy style from behind.
What? Who said? I can't see the chat. Who said that?
That was Missing Mod. Something about high tight, and I don't know what the hell that's about, but I'm going to flip if you people don't start calling me doggy style. Okay, woof woof. Huh?
That's factual.
I might still have Titan blocked again, I guess, because I thought after I banned him from Ed's that maybe I couldn't re-block him. No, he shouldn't be blocked. Ooh, that's scary. Oh well.
Oh, they were good. Now I'm seeing some of them.
You can make me wait. It's hard to tell what Nerdy's saying because he says he's going to be misbehaving, and this is a religious channel. You can make me have sex with a different woman every day, and you'll never stop me being gay.
I mean, I've
got one gay friend. All right, no.
I got to come out of the closet and confess to everybody. I've been a lesbian for years and years, man.
Yeah.
I just got to get it off my chest, man.
You become trans man. We know you're a trans man who's a lesbian. Oh, my little
everybody just needs
here. Let me piss you off, and you
needs to know the extent of my lesbian.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Reg has got a special place in my
heart. We ran Pixie off. Where'd Pixie go?
A few times. I'll be back in wait. I hope we shut down before she comes back. And let's change the name of the station, and maybe she won't know.
Pixie might have had to.
No, she's at Restream kicked her. Yeah, let's blame it on Restream.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
It does not work good on cell phones. It's having trouble with mine. The interface is so slow.
Say. I don't see how you guys use your phone to do it. I'm an old dude. When I was at my doctor's appointment all day Monday, I was trying to watch. I think it was Mod was streaming before Gigi, I think. And I could see, but it's just like, ew. And I was kind of hoping she put the link out because I wanted to try to come online for the first time with my phone because I've never done it. But I mean, of course, that was also the first time I ever opened up a YouTube stream on my phone, and I hate it. You can't see it. You can't. Oh wait, I got a bunch of goopies going on. Hold on. Oh.
It's just hideously unresponsive too. It locks the whole browser up. And on the phone, you can't be on YouTube and on Restream at the same time. You have to be on one or the other.
Oh, and I'm so pissed off because, and I was going to show it, but I'm not going to let. Earl made her own little. I wonder what the name is. If she said what it is, and I love it. It's a little different than mine, but similar. Let me see. Isn't it cute? I'm gonna tell you what she says is on it because then that spoils it. I did so I can change that. Oh, and she saw my comments that I put on her blog. Yeah, let me tell her that it loves. Yeah.
Respond or not. Let's see. Oh, no, wrong camera. Let's see. And now it's flipped out sideways. Okay, hold on. I'll get it together in a second here. It's showing the wrong camera. Okay, no, the back one.
I think Earl may be coming over for a bit.
There we go. Now it's showing the right one.
And
guess
as
what we
I'm
doing?
I doubt I'm going to lose connection because I've got 2 different connections that I can just try one or the other. But if I happen to lose power, which isn't uncommon here in Indiana, we're lucky we even have that. We still ain't got running water except when we run down to the creek with a couple buckets. Oh, that is so cool. Where's your chicken bone at?
Chicken bone.
Yeah, on moonshiners, some of them got the little chicken bones that they stick in there, so it drips in a little drip.
Oh, they've got. I know there's a thing called like the distiller's parrot that you can use.
Yeah, that's well. See, they all use different. I mean, some use chicken bones, some use little sticks, some use all sorts of stuff. But I call them all chicken bones because I like the chicken bones because it's like this one guy they got. He's got 2 of them on his hat, and it almost looks like something voodoo-ish.
Oh, okay. I've not used anything like that with this setup. I had not heard of that, but I've heard of a distiller's parrot.
There's Earl. My hero right
now.
Earl.
She's out of the dungeon.
Yeah, no, because her victim's still down there. Oh, yeah, and this is just for Earl. Well, actually, I don't know for anybody that come in. This is the other one she made. This is the one that I use. So that was using for my YouTube profile. So I'm going to probably.
I like the Devil May Care bear.
Oh, I love them both, but
that's a good one.
I'm going to use this for my YouTube, logo for now, and then this is for this.
Earl's got some talent.
I'm gonna be a bigot because I've got a tie-dyed bear. You watch. Somehow, some way, it's gonna end up that way. The artist dungeon.
I don't like calling her Earl though. Is the only thing I like KE because it's Earl. It's just not a girl's name, but I call her IKE in the chat.
It's not a girl's name, and allegedly Earl's a girl. Huh? Think about it. Have you seen her birth certificate?
Well,
no, but I seen a rack on stream.
It doesn't work either.
Oh, I guess you had to be there. That's an edge stream.
I guess we'll just call her Earl then.
Yeah, Earl definitely is a very private person. I would be surprised if anybody got even a letter out of her real first name, nor do I care because she's my butt. No, Reg, I call, well, like she says, I call her, I used to call her Orbit, but a lot of times now I call her butt because she's always talking about her butt, the itty bitty booty or pancake booty, whatever, or she'll have the peach up there in the side chat, whatever, and she calls me her satellite. So the nose is me being the satellite. I know the orbit. God, I got that backwards, didn't I, Earl? I've got the orbit. She's got the satellite, or is it the other way around? I am so screwed up right now. It's not even funny. Not screwed up, but.
Have you got chemo brain right now?
No, I've slept for too long, but I'm ready to go back to bed. But I know I'm not going to be able to sleep, going on, and I'm kind of like foggy from like 2 days of worrying about what's going on with me, and hopefully for no reason. But this is the week that I'm. Let me see.
Oh damn, dude! I hope you get to feeling better.
Oh, I feel a lot better. I wouldn't be here right now. I'd already been back in bed by now. But I'm just kind of still like, eh. It's almost like the only 2 symptoms I really had is, I was obviously sleeping 2 days in a row. Something was going on with sleeping, and I've got some body aches, And the other thing that worried me, if you've got sensitive ears and you don't like really, it's a stool. Everybody has a stool. But I'm thinking that I
can handle it.
Well, I'm talking about, other people, but, like Dixie, she's got 47 kids. So she's seen, all sorts of colors.
47.
But the one thing they always tell you, at least in, like when you're doing your fusions, when I was doing chemos was, watch out for dark, even like coffee ground stools. And I never knew why, but I, okay, I did. And since my stools have been, dark. And I had
because it means something particular is going on, right?
Yeah.
With you.
So I looked online, and I'm not that type. Oh, it says it online. I must have this, that, or the other. But I did learn that the reason that they're so concerned, and not just with fusions, a lot of other areas, like especially after surgeries, is that's you're bleeding internally, is what that could be.
Ooh.
So I was kind of
serious
about that, but I'm feeling better now. And Mom's like, well, you need to go to the hospital or the ER. I said, well, what are they going to do? I've already pooped for the day. No, I don't. I poop a lot, but yeah, I just decided not to. But if I start feeling worse again, then I definitely will. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm still reading the little story that Ike wrote. And I'm going to put it back in there again just to promote Earl. Don't talk.
If you lose me, it's because my phone is still kind of wigging out over here. It keeps saying Chrome is not responding. I don't know if I need to try this on a different browser or something. Actually, let me.
Okay, I'll try to watch for you because I just realized there's a little thing that comes across the screen that I haven't seen until Pixie came on that tells you somebody's waiting. I keep looking over in the corner to see a number to add somebody, and it's just like, oh, that's not very much more fun as to Are you going to jump up here and shows yours off, or you're going to wait before you show yours off? There's the peach ass. Okay, yeah, I just you want me to show it, or you just want to? I want to see them side by side up here, but if you don't want to get on, I'll show it. I just didn't want to show it, for. Hold on, let me go back here. Just to make sure. No, I better download it. Oh, damn it. I missed my opportunity to use that. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, now we got to do screen share. There we go. Look at that baby. There's Earl's. She's got the satellite. She got the peach butt. I'm surprised she didn't have streaking through the chat naked, and then the peach. Wait a second. Show my bear. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay. You got. Cause we know about Super Munchkin. Oh, don't talk about poop. Guess I didn't make the connection in the way with what I see, but have an idea how it works. I'm trying to catch up on track. Yeah, I'm not professional like mod at this, and I've had way too much sleep, and my eyes are not even focusing right. I pretend one of the is my second bio kid, though, even if she is older than my bio kid. At least it's not older than you. Oh, there's then. Yeah, I know it's a stupid phone. You can show it. So cute it is. Yeah. Now he wants the life-size version of you naked so he can see what your peaches really look like. And the raisins. Reg. Bad Reg. Oh. I bet you Gigi's watching us from bed right now. No, he's probably out. He sounded like he was getting tired and he had a long day streaming. Yeah. And wonderful Dish TV, it's out. Due to weather conditions, your satellite dish has signal issues. Good thing I don't need it. Oh, wait, I better take this down. That's so cute. I just hope they don't mate and have a bunch of little cubs. And, well, no. Earl could be rich selling all the little baby, like half tie dye, half brown, peach, devil, satellite, orbit bears, cubbies. Oh, damn it. Keep ringing. I can't click that in here. Oh, yeah, that's one I just put in there, I thought, didn't it? Did I not? I may not have. Oh, yeah, we both did. Yeah, you put it 100 times. I don't care. Whoop, here we go. LOL, that girl calls me mom and sends me mother. Oh, that is so sweet. Surreal. Oh, damn, then you are close if you almost adopted her. Oh, maybe I need to go back and reread that then. I didn't scroll down that far. I just went to the top, got the. There's orbit. Oh wait, I'm gonna show this one too. This is the. This is like memory lane, and none of you care about this, but I do. Okay, this is one. I always got to double check, make sure it's on there. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this up and down a little bit, so I don't know how much you'll be able to see. But she made this when we first started the orbit and the satellite. There's her. She's right there. Here's her orbit, and there's her little satellite with the big pumpkin head and a skull cap. Ta-da! Okay, I forgot to show them that one, but I don't want to show. I'll close it from here because I want to reread that before I go to bed because it's dusty in here. Why is this not going away? Oh, stop sharing. Replay. There you go. Oh, I don't follow directions very well. Know about signal loss with Dish. Why I watch everything through. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I ended up. The only reason, and the weird part is the only reason we have Dish Network because Mom's got to have her Fox News. I hate Fox News. I mean, that's what everybody was accusing me of. A while back was, oh, you just watch all this Fox News shit because of your mom. That's like, no, people would know how many not fights, but disagreements my mom get over that. Or if I'd walk by and she'll say, hey, hold on, there we go. Hey, come here, I'm going to tell you about this. I don't care. I don't want to know about any of this nonsense, sort of stuff. But the only reason she wanted satellite was so she could watch Fox News. Me, I've got Dish TV in my room too, but I usually watch a lot of Paramount Plus that comes with Showtime, and then I just got Amazon Prime for a lot of the good videos, and then for when football season comes, I can watch it. I think they do Thursday nights.
I don't watch much TV anymore at all.
I don't.
And the shows I do watch are usually shows that have been downloaded or like people ask me to watch. Like I watched Silo.
Yeah.
But like it usually boils down to like one episode a week, maybe two. Like I don't watch a lot of TV at all. I read and I listen to podcasts a lot.
Oh yeah, I should have done that one first, Reg. I never thought about that. That would be a good part of the story. This is where this stemmed from so many years ago, back before the internet was here.
I used to tell Super Munchkin all the time when she was little because it would amaze her. She would be like doing like, research or something for school. And I'd be like, yeah. She'd be like, so you didn't use Google? And I'd be like, no, I'm older than Google. And that would just floor her. She's like, you're older than Google? I was like, I'm older than the internet. And she was like, no.
Pretty much.
And I was like, yeah.
You know what really sucks that I've heard, and I even had a girlfriend every year. I'm a big football fan. She was too, but she was I'm not even going to mention the team that she liked because of family, but I'm a Colts fan. So we had the rivalry, going forever. But every, what's it? October 2nd is my birthday. So like all day, all I heard is, oh, you're older than the Super Bowl. You're older than the Super Bowl. You're older than the Super Bowl. Yeah, so I got rid of her. No, that's not why we broke up, but
That's funny.
but
That's funny. Yeah. No, I used to tell her all the time, I'm older than Google. She'd be like, no. And I'd be like, yeah.
the origins of which are probably lost to. I mean, I can remember when it kind of first started, but I can't remember why it first started. Oh no, I don't. Yes, I do. Basically, the basic story was, and I can't remember why or what, but I made some sort of comment about Earl being my whole world. I think that's kind of how I got started, and it just kind of evolved from there.
That's super cute, though.
Yeah. Yeah. But we don't cry. I mean, neither one of us do. It's just dusty in here. Got dust in my eyes.
One of these days, I'm gonna do a stream with my daughter and my almost adopted daughter. Just cause.
Without it, looked like Saturn.
I think the Saturn is cute.
Yeah.
And it does look like Saturn.
Right. Oh, and now you realize how many people are going to say I'm gay. And you know how many people I'm going to think I'm gay. Because what was funny is when we were talking about this, it's like I wanted something different. I don't want just a one-colored bear. It's like, what do I want? And then it was like, Ron, you're a dumbass. Behind Earl, when she streams, she has this big tie-dye, I don't know if you consider it a green screen or just a piece of art or what have you. And I said, I want tie-dye. And I said, only because I've seen that behind yours. And I said, I think that'd kick ass. Because see, I've got a Mark McGuire beanie baby that they turned tie-dye, with his number and all this other stuff. And my buddy, who's a big Cardinals fan, I ended up giving it to him, just because he liked Mark McGuire so well.
You know who really comes across as gay?
I can name about 47 people.
The people who see gay everywhere.
Yes.
It's just like the people who never stop talking about butt sex. I'm like, why are you so invested in butt sex 24/7? Right? So the people who see it everywhere, I'm like,
Well, it's like, what's it when like Gigi tells me all the time that, oh man, and he says Steven, but I call him toilet bowling. He says he sees, what's it? Oh, I can't think of the word now. Phallic symbols everywhere. Is that right? Is that the right word for penis? Okay. Because Gigi's not going to say that, but he said he thinks the Christmas tree looks like a phallic symbol. And this, I said, you know why he does that, Gigi? No, I said because he's gay deep down inside.
He must be. Why would you?
Who would you?
First of all, the Christmas tree has a lot of symbolism, but
right,
nothing related to a phallic.
Right, or even fertility or anything that would be related to any of that.
But that's so weird. It's like do you know who Linda is? Do you know who Linda is? Do you know who Linda Edmonds or Edmondson or something like that? Do you know who that is?
Not right offhand. I probably do, but I don't. It's easier to say no. That's no.
She's in the YouTube universe. She's an old lady. She's supposed to be on the Christian side, but she cracks me up. Not in a like she's this cute old lady way, but because she's a deranged nutbag. And
my kind of channel, for real.
She has no self-awareness. She will chase people to other platforms to come back to her platform and call them stalkers and talk about how demonic everything is, including the platform she just chased them to and the people she's chasing, who are apparently her stalkers, even though she's chasing them everywhere, right? But anyway,
Wait, isn't that a double negative? If you say butt sex, that's like the having no sex.
I guess. But
right,
she,
you know he means
no,
partner.
yeah, but I no, that's an exit only. Never ever gonna happen.
Oh, mine's
Anyway.
mine's that. Don't even think about knocking because yeah, you get your ass knocked.
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
My
I don't
tramp
have
stamp
many.
is don't enter or exit only.
Exactly. I don't have many rules, but that's one of them.
Yeah,
But
I don't have a
anyway,
tramp stamp either.
I always tell her that she sees the devil everywhere and she does not like me. But it's true. She does. She sees the devil everywhere. She's like, you're demonic and you're demonic and that platform's demonic and they're demonic and this is demonic and you're demonic. And I'm like, there's something wrong with you, lady.
Yeah. The crazy ones that get into the, you know, like mental illness is demonic, and those don't faze me. The ones that do usually are level-headed, but they spew that nonsense about there's no such thing as mental illness, it's just demons, you know, and that pisses me off because mental illness is one of my, I don't know, causes.
Oh my God. There's this guy who said that like schizophrenia and stuff doesn't exist. I kid you not. This was a real conversation.
You might hear some
and then
lightning.
he said he said that it was do what?
I said you may hear some lightning. I just heard something. Just
but
a warning.
here too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little far off. I don't know how close it'll get.
But he said that it was just demon possessions and that he's seen them exorcised, and I was like, oh yeah, so they're all cured. You like your mental asylum's just like out of business. And he was like, oh no, like a lot of them get put back in, a lot of them don't leave. And I was like, but they're cured. And he said something about like if you're not like not prepared or you don't repent or something like that, like you'll get like demons sevenfold will come back in, and that's his excuse for
You're off the hook, Pixie. It's a deal breaker for Frank.
Well, I guess that's that then, because I just know.
No.
Nope.
How do you think my husband feels? No, I'm kidding.
There is nothing. Like I said, I don't have many rules. I can make up for it in other ways, but there's just nothing in me that wants to
and see,
do
that's
that.
what I get. And I'm not even. This isn't aimed even at Frank, but I've got so many friends that are hung up that if she doesn't do this and doesn't do that and doesn't do that, you know, it's a deal breaker. But then they turn around and say, you know, they won't reciprocate, if you know what I mean, without getting graphic. And I said, you know, first off, you're an idiot because that is some of the most enjoyable activities I think there is. You know, first off, and second off, what about her needs?
What I'm not saying like there's no fun, right? Like,
no, there's so much you can do with sex, and if you just, you know, even if you take one thing away, it's not like, oh, all of a sudden sex is going to be bad. Either that, or you don't have a very good imagination. Not you, but you know, whoever's bitching that, you know, if they can't have it, they don't want it.
Well, I mean, not just that, but like, well, I'm not going to say it. Never mind. That's too crude. That's too crude. I won't say.
Yeah, I think what this really boils down to is Frank is wanting you to, you know, what's it called? Pegging, I think, or I don't remember what the term for it is. Wait, I better make sure I'm using the right word because I did that once before thinking I was talking about the right thing and it ended up being something totally different. And that had to do with. Yes. Okay. It's the right one. I just think it sounds a little bit, yeah, like pegging sounds that great, but at least, you know, you're,
he almost made me say something really crude, but I caught myself.
Thank goodness, because you're a lady.
Indeed. I'm really not, but I can pretend to be every now and then.
I'm not really a lady, but I still try to pretend. Yeah, me and Earl are going to do a stream where she's going to teach me to put makeup on. That's not funny. I guess that's neat. But like I said, I was a closet lesbian, so I have a talented tongue. Yeah, he's double jointed. Guess where he practiced at? Oh, Frank.
I am unfortunately double jointed in my hips. Isn't that fun? Not really.
You put like both legs over your head then? Not
it
being perverted, I mean
exasperates my
literally.
back problem. My hip can come out of place.
Oh.
Can do especially the right side. The right side does it a lot. I'm actually doing strengthening exercises to help prevent that. But it can do some interesting things. As a matter of fact, I can just stand there and move a certain way, and you can see it. You can watch it happen. It's the craziest thing.
Oh, wait a second. I haven't seen. See, I can't see my post unless I just didn't look for them, or it takes. Oh no, you had to approve it first. That's right. I forgot. Let me. Okay, now wait a second.
That is not a fun place to be double jointed, though.
On the same post of the devil made Care Bear. Or maybe I need to refresh it.
I really like the bears. The bears are so cute.
Hey, oh my God. I is so happy with that. Okay, 2 hours ago, I see a blank face next to my name, but I don't see a meme. Unless it's on the oh, wait a second. Are you talking about the homepage? Let me try this again. I'm just really slow. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm gonna show my mom this tomorrow. I would show her now on the phone for 4 hours. Literally, my mom has been on the phone. Almost 190-year-old woman on the phone for 4 hours. I grounded her, and she's still on the phone.
I don't think I do, Earl, and I'm not sure what
oh wait.
I can't say that word. I don't know what that means, but I know that sometimes I like I can just like wake up or move wrong, and I feel like I've like twisted my knee or something, even though I haven't. But I don't know what that is.
Okay, we're gonna share that just to make sure that's what she's talking about. Because if I didn't click what she was talking about, I thought, but if it's not, I love this meme. Make sure you guys can see this. Yes. Now this over here, I don't know if you can read it. I'm going to read it for you if you can't. What day is today? Asked Pooh. It's the day we burn this motherfucker to the ground, squealed Piglet. My favorite day, said Pooh. Oh, yeah. And wait a second. Are you Pooh? Wait a second. Are you Squeak or Piglet? Oh, that's funny. That's so cute. It is so cute. Oh, wait. What? Oh, stop. Did you, Maud, did you, she back? I thought I saw her. Yeah. Maud, did you see, I'm going to show you again anyway. I should have done it anyway. Here we go. This is the one that Earl made for herself. God dang it. Discord. No, that's not the one. Or is it? I hope that's just, yeah, close up. You can't see nothing. That's Earl's teddy bear.
The bears are so cute. They are
Even Little Planet
adorable.
The peach butt.
Oh, I don't know if it does or not. I mean, it might. Maybe that's the pain when it feels like I twisted it or something.
Yeah.
I just know my hips because it's like really obvious. But I've never been like diagnosed with anything.
My mom
so
looks
I
60.
don't think I
Aunt.
have it.
She'll tell. I tried that before. I said, "Mom, you don't look a day over 40," and she almost had a heart attack laughing. So I ain't gonna try that again on her. I don't know if her heart could take it. Well, you're here to at least see the picture. Jessica. Yeah, but at least Jessica isn't one of the ortho douches. Oh, you'll make up with him and be talking to him tomorrow.
Some of those people can't decide if they like me or not. One second they like me, and the next second they're yelling at me. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure Pike is not happy with me though, but that's okay.
It's one of those type of things.
I'm pretty sure Pike is not happy with me, and that's okay because I wasn't happy with him, and I think I made that pretty clear.
Yep. I've just got to the point. Worst going to happen. They won't talk to me. Don't care.
Oh,
Huh?
Pike, I swear Pike is gonna block me because he will never apologize, and I will not be civil until he does. So he came in today and he was like, "What I miss?" And I was like, "Your integrity, and I haven't seen you regain it." "Oh, you meant the stream." And I was like, "Double speed helps with catching up."
Aiden is on my what? Guess I must have missed something.
I don't know.
They were trying to make me feel. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry, I keep reading.
Oh, yeah, I don't care. I just ignore that. Well, Jesse has stuck up for me before. So I don't know. He's a weird one. It's the one that really can't make up their mind is Dustin. Like 1 second Dustin is like screaming at me, and the next second he's like, "Oh, I like you," and the next second he's like screaming at me, and I'm like, "You're about a weirdo, huh?"
I love how Aiden's on assholes. Does anybody else make sense of this, or am I supposed to know what this is, Mod? I'm just too whacked out to realize.
Oh, on the bear's stomach.
That is, you will be removed from this stream right now. You do not equate my devil with a Canadian.
Yeah.
Besides, this bear and that devil both have two good working eyes. The bear stomach. Oh, he may start hating me, especially if I'll just leave it. It's a condition that, here we go. It's a condition that can easily go undiagnosed, but it makes my skin really stretch. Oh, well, I know about that. Yeah, and feel funny. It scars easily too. I can scar just by scratching too. Well, don't scratch too hard.
Oh, I scar easy. Like I have a scar on my arm. I actually have a scar that runs down my arm. And like all I did was I scraped it on a screw on a swing set when I was a kid. Like it didn't even like break the skin. Like I didn't even run in to bandage it. It wasn't bleeding everywhere. It just broke the skin enough to make it like bleed like a scratch. And to this day I have a scar from it.
Reg, Aiden is one of the people in the group, and Mod says he's the devil. So yeah, assholes worships American Santa, no Canadian Santa. Yes, exactly. See, the Canadian Santa is a commie, and he only wears black, and he don't look good in it. Yeah, you get him. I'd like having him come on Thursdays when he's like in a good mood, sort of thing. Not even a good mood, but talkative. Because generally he adds a lot to the conversation. But if he goes off the deep end, yeah, it's pretty much over. Blue light therapy clears scars and sunspots right up. Well, so does a blue marker, and it's cheaper.
I like some of my scars though. I have 2 scars. One is right on top of the other, and it looks like a little mushroom, and it's so
So I
cute.
always thought it was
And
red.
then
I don't know for sure. Oh, sorry, Pixie. I'm just talking to myself.
no, and then my favorite scar is by my eye because I've had it. It used to be a lot bigger and deeper than it is now, but I've had that scar for as long as I can remember. My mom said that when I was like just learning to run around, me and my big sister were playing tag, and I ran into the corner of a brand new glass coffee table. I don't know. I clearly don't remember it. I just know that the scar's always been there, and I like it.
I've
Is
got
that
two
weird?
scars that I don't remember because I was a kid. I've got a big old scar from like right across my left eyebrow all the way to my head where I was tied in, but somehow I got out of my high chair, fell off the chair and hit a cabinet door that was open, and my mom was right there cooking, and it was just split second. And the other one was my dad, my illogical father, went out and got a puppy, a beagle puppy. And beagles are high energy, puppies. I guess I was playing with him. He jumped up and his paw scratched my eye. And I ended up getting like 10 or 12 stitches under my eyeball. No harm, no foul, but he, I don't remember it. My mom
I
said
will
as
have
soon as it
to.
happened, he got rid of that puppy. And, she said I was crushed for weeks.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that, Earl. Thank you. Because I've never known what it is. I just know that my hips can come out of place, and I thought I was like twisting my knee or something really bad, even though I knew I hadn't twisted it, but it just felt like it was in a lot of pain. So I will look into that. I don't know.
I mean, no, I bet your leg would probably be worse than my, because I've been cut 4 times, literally what I call my vertical C-section from all of them going in there trying to get rid of the tumors and yada yada yada. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't bet against Mod having the worst one. I'd almost bet I'd probably got the second worst for sure. But
yeah, I don't have any bad, like horrible scars. I just have a lot of them. But I would say that nobody has scars worse than my mom. Nobody here does, at least. But then my mom, she had to have, like, she's got a scar in her neck from when they had to cut her open for her trachea. She has scars on her back because she has a Harrington steel rod on each side of her spine. She has like huge scars across her knees from the knee
I
surgeries.
believe that's for you to answer when you're ready, Pix.
Like, it's huge. Am I really flexible? I used to be abnormally flexible. I'd say I'm probably average now, but I will say I'm abnormally flexible for my age without like working out or anything, like without trying for it. I shouldn't be as flexible as I am.
So you need to be like me. You have a heart, but it may be black, shriveled, and the size of a raisin.
I also
Don't
pop
let
a lot.
nobody in.
My body also pops a lot. Like I can stretch and you'll just hear like pops. Like my knees will
That's the way my
pop.
knee is after my surgery.
My elbows will pop. You'll hear it pop up my spine. Like I pop real easy too.
Well, actually, mine more clicks than it does pop. But like what if I walk, especially like on certain days, it drives me nuts because I can feel it click and I can hear it click and everybody else can hear it click.
Oh, you should hear my ankles. My ankles pop so loud. People will look at me like, what the hell was that? And my elbows, look, I can just sit here. You ready? That was my elbows.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And really,
Like,
and truth be known, she only has one leg, but her other leg's her peg leg. See, and she doesn't think it's funny when I ask her to be my partner in the peg leg race because we'd win every one of them, no matter how slow I am. We're going to be there. Pop lock it.
oh, that.
Did you get quiet all of a sudden, or did I just lose internet?
No, that's
Okay, make sure.
Restream hating me. It's Restream hating me because I'm on my phone. Oddly enough, it got real quiet when I was telling Maud that sounded awful and like a lot of like very painful.
I mean, everybody's talking about how they love hearing you, tell your little stories and stuff. And that's why, I mean, a lot of times when you do your streams, like when you're reading chapter 28, 24, whatever it might be at the time, I don't even say a word because I don't want to get distracted because that's like whatever I'm doing. Then I listen to you. It's like calming and soothing. And it's like, what? Did she just say breasts? She said breast on the internet.
Look, I don't pick the words that Stephen King uses. I just read the words that he picked.
Blame him,
Although
right?
I refused to say ninja bitch. So I think, what did we go with? I let them vote. And I think we went with like nizzle bizzle. Because I refused to say that. I was not gonna let anybody clip me saying that shit. Ever.
Yeah, but you need to quit talking to Pixie. You already said it's a deal breaker. So, you need to go on down the road and find somebody that, has an enter ear. So you can pop it like it's hot, mister.
You know what? I actually feel awful because a lot of stuff went down on Saturday and I missed the book club stream and I felt really bad.
You're terrible.
I know.
Tell you what, when I actually can roll a joint, none of mine pop. I guess I'm doing it wrong. But then again, I smoke out of glass, so that might be the reason why. Here we go. Was wondering where the sound went for a second. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I'm on the stream. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Oh, Earl, you are so gullible. Are you serious, Mod? This is what she said. My joints, and I knew what she said immediately, knowing her little mind. My joints smoke. Are you serious? Yeah. Months, actually.
My poor mom. Do you
Brown
know
gold.
the first fight I ever got in at school? Wait, was it about my brother or my mom? I think my brother was the second one. First fight I ever got in at school was about my mom. Do you know? Because they kept making fun of my mom. My mom was in a horrible, horrible accident when she was younger, and she was like in a coma for a bit. And when she woke up from the coma, they noticed that like she was bending into like a 45-degree angle and she was going to suffocate, which is why she has a Harrington steel rod on each side of her spine. Anyway, it never quite straightened her spine out. And so my mom's shoulders were really, really hunched. And she was like 5'4" before the accident and 5'3" after the accident. So her shoulders are like very hunched. And they were like calling her the Hunchback of Notre Dame or something. And I don't remember what happened, but I remember smashing that kid in the face with my cafeteria tray.
I would have too. Yeah, my mom has such bad. I mean, she's short anyway. She used to be 4'10.5". She went to the doctor, and see now it's hard to measure her height because her back is so jacked up. She's got what is it? A muscle stimulator and a pain pump put in her back because her back is so jacked up and she can't stand up straight. She literally is almost hunched over when she walks all the time. So you've got to make like two measurements, really to get her height. But she was 4'10.5" forever, and I'm so scared of my mom. I'm afraid she's going to hear her. I didn't add that ½ inch originally because she will kick my ass or come in here with a pillow while I'm sleeping. But then she got home from the doctor and she was even more depressed. She said, "You ain't going to believe this. I shrank." It's like, well, we all do. She goes, "I'm 4'8.5". And I said, "Mom, how tall are you?" "I'm 4'8". And she has shrunk that bad from being hunched over for so long. She has to have a back brace on and all sorts of stuff. I don't know how she walks. I really don't.
My poor super munchkin, 4'9.5" is her max. I mean, that's the tallest she's ever going to be. She's almost 20.
I want to hear that story. Okay, nobody believes me. I don't know what I said, but okay. Wait, I'm trying to read the rest of this really. Here we go. I had them in my head and leg. I was lucky to get the second best surgeon in Florida at the time. He saved my leg. It's perfect with how he adjusted it. I walk like nothing happened, but it looks bad. Nothing a coat of paint won't cover up, girl, or a suntan. There is a right way and a wrong way to tell your mama jokes. Your mama is a hoe. Hey, I have Pixie as a guest. We're not going to get into tipping insults.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm pulling it off finally. Yay! Whatever she's pulling off. Oh my God, I can like stream at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and 2 people come in. Well, what is it with the night times? No, there's not all that. And I'm glad there's not a lot in there because I don't know if I can handle these people's. I was just waiting.
I am just now shutting down my work computer and clocking out. So for me, that night. And I started at
and it's just after
8 o'clock. And I
Jesus,
started at 8 o'clock this morning. No. Well, I'm just now shutting down. To be fair, I quit working at about 11:40. 11:40 is when I quit working. But Yeah, some days are like that. Some days I get off at 6, some days I get off at 7, some days I get off at 11:30 or 11:40. But I start between 8 and 9, sometimes 7:30. So
Oh, then
this is
that's.
why I go to the later streams. No,
I
7:30 in the
thought you're like
morning.
all day you're at this. It's like God.
No, yeah, no. Yeah, 7:30 to 9 in the morning is when I start.
Oh, no wonder you're on the internet in between.
No, I'm on my phone most of the time. That's why you don't see my icon most of the time, or at least not
Right.
the pretty one with the woods and the
Yeah.
pixie in it, because you only see that when I'm on my computer.
That's obvious. Look at this room already. Anytime Red shows up, you know there's weirdos out there.
All right, Copper, I'm coming. I gotta go feed the dogs. I will be right back.
All right. Creepily watches Earl and asshole like a weirdo. You're a weirdo anyway, even if you don't watch anybody. Are you sure it's not because Pike won't wear shorts? I tell you what, I'm so mad at Gigi at times because I'll be walking around the house and all of a sudden I start busting out at least my version of Pike song. You know, Pike says it's not my style, it's not my way. I might be a preacher, but I'm still gay. My mom's like, "What the hell are you trying to come up with words for?" I said, "Oh, it's a song about a guy," and then it's like, "Forget about it. You never understand it." Are you sure it's not because Pike won't wear shorts? Would have gotten a leg sleeve. That's why my arm have used. Oh, yeah, but see, think what I'm thinking about getting a tat on my. I can't even explain where, but part of it would go into my scar. I am so scared that it's going to hurt like hell getting a tat to go over that scar. But then I realized even if it did hurt, I can't get it just, when they go back in and have to, fillet me like a fish again. Because eventually, I mean, there's no way around it. They're going to have to go in, whether it's, a month, a year, or 10 years. Unless I'm, not around, then I'm out of the woods. But I need to get another piece. I just can't figure out quite what I want. I might actually get me a teddy bear on my shoulder. Here, I want this over here, and put BAP on the other shoulder, and I'll be set. And I'll be crying, I'm sure, because it's right on bone. Bone is the only place I have a problem with getting it.
You know what tattoo I want to get? It's gonna hurt like a bitch. I want it to go straight down my right side.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh
I told
God.
you. Well, if it's not going to go there, it's going to go on my back. But either way, it's going to hit my ribs.
Right, you got so much bone everywhere. See, because like my hair wasn't such a wreck from sleeping for 2 days. I'd show you like the one on my chest. It's a Colts horseshoe, from my football team, and it's got a 4-leaf clover for Notre Dame football, or just Notre Dame in general. But half of it's on like meat, and the other half is like where your sternum is. And
I'm so bony, like I can't get away
you're
from it.
no matter what.
Yeah,
But
so I want it to go.
But the bone's going to be a lot of pain.
Yeah, I know, but I want it to go straight down my right side, and I want it to be a tribal feather with like the silhouette of a raven coming out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And then down the side, in my dad's handwriting, I want it to say, he loved this poem, and he wrote down his favorite piece of the poem. So in my dad's handwriting, I want it to say to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield.
Yeah, I already figured out what I'm getting Mom. If she passes away before me, I'm going to get it. It's going to sound really weird, but as much as she shops, I'm going to get, some version of it. In my head, I can, see what it looks like, but, on paper, I'm not sure yet. But basically, a shopping cart with angel's wings, because that's all she does. Because when my dad passed away a few months later, he loved to fish. And obviously being an atheist, but it has something about gone fishing with the master, Dad. And I wanted to put the angel wings on, the dad part, but the guy talked me out of it and said, well, you can always put it on later, which is true, but now I wish I would have, put it on there. But like, it's in a heart, but it's 2 fishing hooks making a heart, and I love it.
That's cute.
Yeah. So with Mom, I've even told her, I said, that's what I'm getting. She goes, well, that is so stupid. Then she stopped. No, really, that's so me.
Yeah, I don't know. To seek, to strive, to find, and not to yield is
Yeah.
what mine will say. But in my dad's handwriting.
Oh,
Oddly enough, my maiden name, which is not technically my dad's bloodline, my dad was adopted by his stepdad. But anyway, the name I grew up with, the last name I grew up with, means to seek.
that's true, Reg. Yeah, I remember mine. I thought I was just cramping up, and then the tat guy goes, no, that happens to a lot of people. It's just a reaction to the
Really?
oh
The vibration?
Yeah. Oh my God. Have you seen the watercolor tattoos? No, I guess not. You need someone that can do that so the tie-dye looks right. I want the glow in the dark tat. And I swear to God, I'm gonna get stupid put on my forehead. So this way, when I in black light, all you're gonna see is stupid. Everybody's gonna be all thinking, "What? No, there's no way that's real."
The other tattoo I keep thinking about getting, I don't know if I wouldn't be able to cover it up, but it would also be a tattoo for my dad. And if I did get it, it would be a rattlesnake curled around my arm like a cuff.
Yeah, so that way he can kiss your ass. I know that you want his lips on that ass.
I'm thinking about getting a rattlesnake around my arm like a cuff, but I don't know. I definitely want the feather though.
Yeah, the 14 tats I got in prison were the worst ones I've ever got. And I've never been to prison, and I don't have 14 tats. I've only got 3.
I have 0 so far.
Oh. Yeah,
But the feather's going to be my first one, and then I will decide if I want the rattlesnake arm cuff.
I would start off with something small just to make sure you can sit through it, because you don't want a half or third or a tenth complete or just the outline of a tattoo.
Oh no, I will sit through it. You
Right.
don't know me very well. I will sit through it.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
But even if it hurts, I will sit through it. But actually the first one I want would hurt worse than the second one I'm considering, because I think the arm cuff would hurt less.
See, I've always wanted a full band or a full armband tat, but I know there's no way when they got to the backside that I'd be able to sit through that. I saw my buddy try to do that, and yeah, no way. I've seen one woman my whole life that could actually sit there and get it all done. And I've seen quite a few people. I've always wanted a sleeve
like
one.
not a sleeve, just the band like right below the big part of the arm.
Oh yeah,
right
that's what I'm saying. I've been wanting a band, an armband.
I think that would hurt less than against my ribs.
Yeah, but I didn't want to go halfway through it and then decide, oh, I don't think I can do this anymore, and stop.
I think the one against my ribs is gonna hurt more than that one would.
So I'm gonna send that to Clay and say, see, you're on her ass mind.
But my dad's native name translated to like Little Rattler.
Nice. Nicey. Tattoos. And you see, I already broke my hard time limit. Well, I'm such a pushover. Oh, well. And I'm still not tired yet. This is ridiculous. Maybe if I go take a sleeping pill, which I never do. I need to go get some smoke tomorrow. That's all there is to it. I can't do this anymore. Since I slept for 2 days, I couldn't go get any. I didn't need it. Oh, Lordy. So what tattoo are you going to get, Missing Mod? Angel Lady. She's going to be the Angel Lady. I can remember what some of this. Okay, 99 captions. What was that? Oh, that's the banners. Donate. What the something? These ain't mine. What's that do? Oh, those are logos. Or no, QR codes. Why? Why do I got QR codes? And then I got this. Here we go. Demo, Mike. $99. What the hell? I hope I can delete those later. QR codes. That's what I said. I can't believe I don't have any of that crap that I have it on Restream. Why wouldn't I have it on, or not Restream? I have it on StreamYard. I don't know. I give it up on that. Buy some. Wait a second. I just lost track of where I was. Okay, there's Saturday. Okay, that's a joke. Here we are. My entire back was in full spasms, getting my lower back tattoo. My teeth hurt trying to keep myself. Yeah. I'm getting my next. Let's all go to well, for you that do know where she lives, you don't. Let me see. We'll all hang out at wherever Earl lives, which I think is in like Maine. Yes, she lives in Maine. We could all go there and watch her get her tattoo. Number 10, Reg got one on my forearm. Had to use other hand to hold the bicep since it was, wow. Jeez. I'm good on tats. Buy me some drugs and I'll chill and laugh at you guys. Yeah. Tats last longer though. I'll take a tat over probably just about anything here. I love hanging out in tat places. They have also, yeah, they do. The one that I went to get Dad's ones, they even have these. I forgot, it's a certain kind of a bear, but they're like mutant, like zombie bears. I can't even think, Frankenstein, teddy bear sort of things, but they're like $70 a pop. I just don't see spending that. If they had one I really, really liked, I probably would have got one, but just what they had there, I just couldn't see spending it. But they were kind of cool. And I thought about, this is about the time we found out that I was going to be a grandpa, and everybody said, no, you don't want to buy that for your grandson. I don't see why. You're going to be just like me. Mine is glow in the dark. Yeah, as long as you don't open your eyes, you'll see your tattoo in the dark. Twinkies or twinsies? Twinkie. God, I can't even read. I am never going to be able to make fun of Maud again for her reading skills after this. This is the first tattoo I haven't designed. Ooh, I'm letting the artist go ham. It's the location I care about more. Spelled that wrong, I'm sure. And stay out. Oh, can I get a map? A map of what? Is it Wonderland? Teehee? I guess I'm lost somewhere. Oh, so you're using the voice of Aiden? He is pretty hot though. Oh my God! It's all The only reason he's gonna ever get a tattoo is because he's hot. Snap, snap. Wrist hurt like hell. The arm is easy. The underside towards your armpit. Ooh, that's what I was talking about. You can drop something if you hit them in the armpit. It's really a soft spot. Ooh. Wait, what is that over there? Oh wait, hold on. It just says this is weird. I'm trying to figure out this. I've never seen this spot. I'm gonna click it. It didn't do nothing. Oh wait, it's doing something now. Oh, or is this what it is? Hold on. Nope, that's not what it is. Oh, Pixie. Was that what that is? No. I'm going to screenshot that and ask Gigi if he knows what that is, since he uses Restream. Oh, wait, go back to chat because I'm like falling behind. I was doing so good. Snap, snap, hurt, under, brutal, got that. You can drop, yep, soft spot. Lots of tattoo. Oh, lots of artists won't tattoo ribs for a first tattoo. Yeah.
But not a lot of it is going on my ribs, right? Because if I get it straight down my side, the majority of it is, well, I guess it'd be like half on my ribs and half below my ribs. But if you think that's crazy, I also considered getting my dad's ashes in it.
See, now that would be cool. Cool as fuck, literally.
I even called around and got all of the names of the tattoo artists who'd be willing to do it.
Nice.
At least in the writing, right?
What? Let me see. Assholes trying to shill for the deep state. Okay, explain that one, please. Oh, wait, I can't even do. Yes, I can. Over here. My God, that's so weird going from Restream to YouTube because I got it on dark mode. Oh, there it is, right there. Eh, eh. Copy. Key.
See, I've always wanted a tattoo, but I've never had an image that I wanted bad enough. And after
All I
my
would say
dad,
is make sure it's an image that you know you're going to be happy with the rest of your life.
well, it is, the image I chose is very symbolic. So the feather is my native namesake, but it also means like protection, creative force, a lot of things.
Is this a Trump thing? The deep state's a Trump thing.
The rattlesnake's also protection. But
Anyway.
anyway, and then the raven is because that side of my family comes from the Raven clan, which is a subsect of the Bird clan. And the words because I like them and my dad liked them and they're in his handwriting.
I think you got your typing really fast on purpose. If this tattoo goes well with this artist, I've already got my next tat designed, and you guys are gonna shit when you see it. She's gonna get an ass tattooed on her ass, so she'll finally have booty crack.
On that note, though, I have got to jump off of here and get some stuff done before I head to bed.
Okay, thank you for joining and keeping
Thank
me
you
up
for
till 1:30.
tolerating me. It's only 12:30.
Okay, I feel better now. So when I wake up at whatever time it is, it's like, well, it's not really 9, it's 8. So I did good.
You know what? Me and you both. But anyway, thanks for tolerating me. And good night,
Yeah.
pretty shiny people.
Have a good night, crack.
Later days, and thanks for not finishing that.
No, it's one thing I won't do, especially when my mom's around, because she will whoop my ass if she ever heard me call a woman a hoe. Not that I ever would. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Go to bed. Are you gonna be on here all night like me? There you go. It'll be another black and gray piece. I haven't worked on my right arm in a long time. My left arm is only for color, and my right is black and gray only. Oh, female. That's cool. I was kidding about the thing you put up. You aren't a shrill. What did I put up? I don't even know what. Oh, man, you're confusing me. Okay, here we go. Giving a mic ad by accident was the. Oh, okay. Thank you, Reg. He is my translator. He understands my language. Some of you people need to be more Reg-like. I'm glad that I never let one of my 3Xs talk. Oh my God, that's one thing I'm glad I never did. I do know. Have you ever seen the guys out there, like especially the ones that look like they used to be sailors, and they'll have like Karen with an X through it, Linda, an X through it, Mary Jean, an X through it, on and on and on, all the way down their arms. There is no way I'm going to get. To me, that looks so ghetto, not ghetto, hillbilly, but because most of them are, if not all of them, are his cousins. Is he just trying to hurt his cousin's feelings by saying you're no longer important to me just because we ain't dating? Symbolic tattoos are kind of cringe to me, but I'm just not a sentimental girl. You're not squiffy. Plus, it sets an unreasonable standard that feels unkind to put on an artist. Okay. What? Oh my God. Asshole, you got sick because with the meds, your body needs rest. That's the most important thing for healing. No, bourbon is the most important thing. But stay up anyway. I know, right? I'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? I know what this is. You are catching up with Kent on because I'm done. I'm only at 2.5. He's going to be on 5 and 6 and 20 next. I'm just trying to figure out what number you're going to be. Ta-da! Okay, that's pixel. That's how long I've been on. That's how many people are watching. And then I got another one. And what's a 0? Is that the demo? Let me see if I can shut that. Okay, we're going to delete that. Nope, that's not what it is. Is there something up somewhere I don't see that? Oh, that is maximized. Customized. Oh, well, I'll worry about it later. Woo, what? I like how Johnny Depp had the what? I just heard something. Oh, Discord. Whoop. Go away, little bear. I'm clicking everything I don't want to click. Oh, scroll down, dumbass. Yeah, are you alive? Oh, wait, we're gonna. Well, you can't. Hold on. Okay, got that part. Oh, damn. Damn. Is that one part from Black Pearl or just similar to it? The second one from the bottom, Earl. Oh, and it's got. I'm not gonna say. Nope. That's. Does this mean I got to get something on? You know, I got another tattoo I can get. Yep, I can do it. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it. Maybe on my other wrist. I'll have an orbit on my other wrist. Have one tattoo. That's my kid's name, so no X is going through it. Planned ahead is an issue for me, so I haven't got others yet. Yeah, I've got on my right wrist. I've got the Chinese symbol for grandson. You know, for him, and my son's pissed off. He's like, "Well, where's my tattoo?" I said, "You know, I got a tattoo for you, but you really don't want to see it." He's like, "Why? Where's it at?" I said, "Right next to my butthole." He's like, "Yeah, you're right. I don't want to see that tattoo." So now he's convinced I've got one, but he did it. I guarantee it, when I die, he's going to be looking when no one else is around. But I'm getting cremated, so it doesn't matter. He had it altered to say "Wino forever." Got lucky there, sort of. Wow. Wino. That's funny. Wyona. Have one tattoo. Oh, that's got the kids. 0 apparently finally closed. And I said, no, we should wait. Damn it. I got to get rid of this hate bone first. Yeah, good luck. Once you get a boner, you're going to always have that boner. I'm sure who's willing to share depends on if you want to know if something is up somewhere you can't see. What the fuck? I'm jelly. I want to see. You talking about my son's tattoo? No, I was shy. I is so shy, it ain't even funny. What's funny is I'm not a modest guy whatsoever. And you're talking about scars? The only thing I will not do is take my shirt off in public because I hate my scar, and especially I really don't even have a belly button. They destroyed my belly button when they went to try to go around it, or maybe it's just because I've been cut on 4 times there. But I won't go swimming without a shirt unless it's like at my house. Yeah, because you like it rough. You're rock hard. We know it. You don't need no Viagra or Cialis. You got that ortho boner going, so you're good to go. Every time I see Lady Maud, the first thing I think of is Lady Aiden. And now I have to think about Lady Aiden singing now, which is worse. Awful. Oh, I got another one. Oh. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Oh, okay. I see that. And I saw the second one. The third one is funny as fuck. Okay, so I was right about that one. Nice. Damn it. I'm going to have to not have to, but I've been thinking about getting something small on my other wrist, so maybe just make it an orbit. I just thought of another one, and I Forgot what I was wanting. Brain bread. Oh, I might get a teddy bear now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that as a tat though. But I definitely could get a tat of that. Now that I think of it. Ooh. This way, when Orthodox people see me walking down the street, they're gonna step aside because they know I'll put a curse on their sorry asses. No, I have nothing against Orthodox, but any docs. If I did that, I'd have to give it to them in the butt. Huh? Wait a second. Ain't no butt going on. Use the boner on somebody you love, Mod. Don't waste it. Yeah, like Frank. Okay, thank you, Royal Darkness. If I did that, I'd have to give it to them in the. Ooh, you do need to shut up. You're talking about sticking in a dude's butt. Ooh, this is a non in a dude's butt zone. Unless you like that sort of thing, and I guess that's all right. I can tough it out. No, no. Sorry, I would jump in my car right now and drive probably 18 hours to your house. But I'm not allowed to drive. I'm under a lot of medication, or I would. Well, I probably will get both of them, to be honest. I just got to get this put on my phone so I can show it to my artist, and he's probably going to freak out, especially if it's really, really tie-dyed like that. But there was another one that I was thinking of. Nope. I'll tell you what. Here's the deal, Missing Mod. If Earl does come visit you, if she lets you put it in her booty crack, I will suck it up and let you put it in my booty crack. Earl, you better not cave in, girl. Clip this if you want. I don't care. But if Earl ain't going to do it, I can't do it either. We're twinsies. Wait a second. Oh, I think I'm going to throw up. Wait. What the fuck, Mod? This thing is stone hard. How do you sleep with that? At least you don't fall out of bed with a or a kickstand. This is a sex positive zone and a judgment free zone. This ain't fucking Planet Fitness, Frank. I don't know if you know what Planet Fitness is, but it's a judge free zone, and we still judge. Stony Saint told me how to get this. And I read it like Smokey, and I didn't even realize it said Stony. Holy shit. Wait. We still talking about fun? Okay, fuck off. Somebody time her out. Oh, wait, I can't. She's like up there. She outranks me. Holy fuck, I fucked up here. I've used Discord more today than I have in the last year. I think that's going to be a kick-ass one, really. Damn. I'll have to come up with something now. I guess I can just use it off of the big one from the original one, I think. Oh. The first orbit one? Let me see. Let me see the... Oh, no, the first orbit one's my friggin' face. I don't want that as a planet. Oh, okay. The big one's pretty big, so if I take a picture of that one, since I've got it blowed up big. And I just noticed the devil has its like left eyebrow, pointing up. Shows you how observant I am. I was just happy to see the damn thing. It's cute. She can pinch my little booty cheeks, slap anything between my cheeks, and you're getting slapped. Oh, slip anything between my cheeks, and you're getting slapped. Ooh, can you do that on camera? No, we're talking about pie. Warm apple pie. There was a movie about that once, wasn't there? Like 14 different versions. Earl will be all over this funnel cake. I bet you. Oh God, this is nope. Because you both don't like the word, so I'm not going to do it. We're having a good time. I don't want to have to time myself out. Okay, whew. I saved myself from an ass kicking from two girls. Give it to her, Maud. Earl likes it rough. Extra powdered sugar. Powder. You do realize you're giving Frank fuel here. Next, he's going to be popping up on stage and accidentally show himself on the stage. We'll call him Wild Heart Part 2. I'll stay out of the crack. But if she's... No, that's even worse. I'm not saying that. That's bad. Damn it, my filter's kicking in. Thank goodness. Frank, on the other hand, Maud, I just... Watch me while I pick up this quarter. No, you're supposed to stay out of the crack. Stay out of my crack, too, even if I crack you up. See, I don't see what that picture is. Let's go back and see. Oh, laugh. All right. Man, I should become a professional streamer. Oh, and Maud helped me pick out my new channel name. I am starting tomorrow. My channel name is going to be Asshole. Oh, wait, what's his name again? Oh, Asshole Keen Show. That's going to be me. Whoop, whoop. Flower bomb. Pike kicks him out. Frank de-bombs the streams. Flower bombs. LOL. You can show my tattoo design. Okay. Let me see. Got to make it big first. I just wanted to see our there we go. See our wonderful, wholesome chat. You know, it'd be embarrassing for it to come out that two atheists are over here praying together. Let me see. There it is, boys and girls. I was right about that one. I knew that one, but I wasn't sure what that one was, or that one, or that one. I'll let her tell you. It's her tat. She can tell you. Mods over here daring me to expose it. Well, hold on. Let us first get the zoom lens, on stage, and then you might be able to show people, Frank. There's a reason you're a micro brewer. Why isn't Earl on stream? Wasn't she supposed to be on their show making us famous? Yeah, but I'm not good enough for that. What am I in the corner? Oh, that's where I go when I show shit. Okay, show it. LOL covers eyes. Can you see that this is it? I thought she was going to tell you what each one were. I'm waiting because I know them. This one you should know by now. Here we go. It's going on the other side of my right lower forearm. It's the Mad Max logo, an orbit, whale citizenship, black pearl, and the mutant symbol. And I would throw in a cherry tied stem, or a tied cherry stem. Shamu escaping. And I would replace the whale with seals. Seal rights are more important than whale rights. They take up less space and you get more in there. That means you get more taxes on them. You can't charge a whale taxes by the pound. That's discrimination or some kind of crap. Y'all wouldn't be impressed anyways if I exposed my business. JL is going to be so pissed. I'm so excited about this. Say, hey, JL, I got a tat just for you. But I guess Mod likes the full Monty. Oh, he is. That is funny. And I still don't get it. Okay, talk for a second. I need to at least get something to drink before I decide if I'm going to bed or anytime soon. And I got to check on Mom, get her ass in bed. I'm going to leave the mic on, so hopefully you can hear me yelling at her to get her ass in bed. And then her whooping my ass. Be right back. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Hey, 4 hours. Get your ass in bed. Hey, I don't need to drink all the milk. I'm still a fat ass, but I still lost weight. Well, I guess I should have said that when the microphone was on. Everything else you guys could listen to. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, Jack's coming to bed. The cat's hissing at Jack. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I guess I got to shut that down, dumbass. There we go. Stop. The chat. Well, how dare you guys talk when I was gone? That's not fair. That means I'm behind again. Jesus, frick. Back to wow. Crying, impressive, JL gonna shit. That's about, oh my God. This is where I'm at, if that tells you anything. I told him I'd sub to his OnlyFans, and JL has been nice to me ever since. Yeah, because you're the only sub he has. No, not Jill. JL. Bridge of the Divide is his channel. Can't remember his channel. Earl knows. My entire YouTube legacy and mementos for all my favorite people. Oh, I made the top 2. Woohoo! And that order can change at any given time. So I'm sending some flowers and candy to Earl with some succulents. Wait, that's this. We can hear, but also don't catch off. Yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of other people's streams here lately. Just to make it feel weird for you. Everything makes it feel weird. If I did a full Monty, I do the Dirk Diggler. Oh wow, thing like you have to pump yourself up and you can't get it up. That part of Dirk Diggler, or are you talking about the very ending when he's getting ready to go out there and his fake junk is right there in the whole world? Let's trash the place. Yeah, go ahead. Because what Maud doesn't realize, I'm outside her house streaming with her gay cat. And the gay cat and my dog are getting along great. Sprays paint. Spray paints a picture of Maud and Earl's butt on the wall. What are you going to do? Put a dot for Earl's butt? 2 peaches. I probably can't see those. Oh, I could see those. Woo. Don't trash the place. Also, we'll just throw it in the dumpster and haul it over to your place and light it. Yeah, I'll just bring it to her next stream. It'll be a dumpster fire. There it is, finally. Streaks through the chat. Wee! Get little raisins. You know, Mod, it probably wouldn't be so creepy with you watching her run through chat naked if your tongue wasn't on the floor. That's a little bit obvious. See, Frank, it's okay when girls do the naked thing, but not for the dudes. Bridge is sorry to your mom, JL. I mean, did you say some succubut? Succubutts. There we go. Succulent, succubus, succulents. All of them. I'll send you cactus and non-cactus, and mom's got all kinds of all of those. If there's a plant, my mom probably has it in her house or outside, literally, and I'm not kidding. Welcome to the jungle. He had her prosthesis being like John Holmes size. Yeah. But you can tell it was fake. I mean, of course, no, I'm not going to, because, yeah. Who's John Holmes? Dirk Diggler. I just handed Maud her new secret YouTube account. Next to my butt, it looks like an eye exam chart. See, I guess I'm freaking lost as hell. CMNF, what? I give up. You guys are too philosophically sophisticated for me. Oh my God. Oh, Maud, you forgot these. No, she's selling them on eBay. What do you mean? You don't get them back and they're not clean. I always return things better than I found them. Now they're... Oh, Frank, you're just trying to give yourself some sort of wet dream material, aren't you? But I won't say that because this is a wholesome Christian channel. God, whatever happened to... I mean, I used to be a Trib Saint. I got kicked out of the Trib Saint school now. We've had so many cults in this place. I can't remember what I have memberships to and what I don't now. It's always forever changing, evolving. I'm the queen, evil queen of heaven. Earl is my dark queen, and Pixie is our pixie. We pretty cool. Clothed male, nude female. That's the way it should be, Frank. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Can't believe it took you that long to understand that. Very, very wholesome. Maud, can you lead us in prayer, please? It's your turn this week. Dominus Ominous, Missy Maud's going to pray for us. Or do I start singing like Daniel in Gigi's clips and look like a baby bird wanting to be fed all the time? Dark light. No, I want a dark. I don't want no dark light. No light in my dark. Do any of this on Gigi's channels and you get... Yeah. What I... God, you're going to get me started on this. What gets me, though, is you have these certain people, not all of them, bitching and moaning, oh, how can you have, atheists on your channel and this, that, and the other, yet they've got potty mouths forever. Then you have ortho douches. Nah, forget it. We're not ruining this. Not going to do it. Happy thoughts. Going to be thinking about my BAP and the devil may cry bear. Happy thoughts. Dark vibes. Dark Queen is perfect, or the Goblin Queen. Either works. F-bombs come shortly after. That triggers the Christian. I thought you said twat team. Oh my God. See, I'm starting to try to read what you're thinking before you do, and I just kind of ruin it sometimes. But the SWAT team. Yeah, I imagine Maud does love her vibe. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I imagine Maud's. Okay, cool. I'll probably use both. You go, girl. Why can't she be the Dark Goblin Queen? There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Yeah. Say that to somebody that doesn't really take it in the butt, and you try to pass it off at, oh, sorry. Wrong hole. Really, really kind of ruins the mood. I got to keep up with this. There we go. Got rid of you. Oh, I'm just looking at my beautiful little Bale. He's so happy. He's like me. I'm happy all the time. With the devil. Me too. They are so good. I love the one with you on the phone in letter. So cute. Oh, wait. Something makes you happy. I guess I missed something. I'm obsessed with AI pictures of us. Oh, yeah. I saw those. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. They make me unreasonably happy. Me too. They are so good. I love the one with you on the phone in the letter. So cute. Oh, okay. Thank goodness you weren't talking about me being leather. I don't do leather very well. Of course, I wear shorts too, so, year round. So leather or anything in shorts is not very fashionable. Oh, no, that's okay. I don't like moist things. You're going to threaten me with that? I'm breaking out the moist word. Yeah, for you, but for her, and she doesn't like it there, you're going to be like cut off. Or if she's got like really great gluteus maximus, she may just pinch your pecker off. All it takes is one little squeeze and a cough or a sneeze, I'm sure, and it's gone. That's never happened to me. He wants a powdered donut. I guess I'm just so like out there that I feel like Maud now, missing all the jokes, straight over my head. You sure you don't want to get up here and host this, Maud? Because I am like, oh, there it is. Oh, wait a second. Let me see if I can find. Oh, but they probably don't have. Oh, wait a second. No. Oh, sorry. It's about the best I can do on cakes. I don't see no funnel cake. Look like a birthday cake, a cupcake. I ain't sure what the hell that is. Definitely don't know what that is. But we got pancakes. Asshole wants his chocolate Long John. Nope. Besides, Long John Silver died a long time ago. And for people who know that who that was, then you must be dating yourself too, because I just did. Asshole wants. No, I'm not much into chocolate donuts. I like cake donuts, and I know what you're referring to, or Bavarian cream. I guess it has. I prefer the ones with chocolate on top, but I don't like Long Johns very well. For some reason, I like the round ones. They just seem to pack that shit in there better. Which is actually Donut Guy. I would marry a donut guy if I got donuts for life. No, I wouldn't. I feel the Christians trying to take my name out of the book of life again. Well, who says theirs are in there? They don't know any more about their own salvation. How are they going to know about yours? Is what I want to know. But it is kind of funny how they all unite when, they all believe differently, but it's like they'll unite to attack a single person, whether, say like you or Bond, or whoever it happens to be at the time. See, the trick is to learn how to throw something in the wrench and talk about something they don't agree on, and then they automatically turn on each other like the Chihuahuas they are. Well, I have a short John too. Shit, you're hung like a horse. Don't lie. I feel okay. I only like Krispy Kremes. Ew, I don't even like Krispy. I don't know what the big deal about Krispy Kremes are. To me, they're overpriced and ew, gas station donuts. Ew. Ew. Lies Lady Mod, you've got the biggest. Thank you. You've got the biggest John on YouTube. And it's so big you make Frank cry when he thinks about it. Yeah. So in other words, he took care of himself with all the images before. Now he's trying to, save it up and get more images in his head. Way to go, Frank. Gives Frank the eye. The brown eye. Oh, dear, boy. We have to stop talking about D's. It's running the D's off. Aw. What was that one video I played and they were talking about something? God dang it. Hold on. If I can find it, I can see the title and I can tell you what it was. Oh, wait, wrong files. It played. TV broke, surprise, Zippo, potholders. And of course, then I probably won't even find it. Oh, well. I see it, but I don't even care. Wait. A horsey. Yes, a horsey. No, horse C. Drop the W. Quit looking for a date. Drop the W and just have horsey. No. You have to give them hot and fresh, not the cold ones. Yeah, but still, nah. See, in Indianapolis, at least here around here, Indianapolis, which is kind of funny that she said Long Johns. There's like 2 or 3 in Indianapolis, and they're like famous. They're busy all day long. I mean, they have cops that come in there to get donuts too, but they have a cop in there all the time because they've been robbed so much because they make so much money. But it's called Long's Donuts, and they are to die for. I could just eat the glazed donuts and be in heaven. That's how good these things are. I don't know what they do different, don't know, but they are the bomb. Cold ones are smaller. God. Missing Mod's been watching too many water or ice plunges. They are indeed. Like a June bug, Frank. She can wink at me with that brown eye. Oh my God. See what I created? I dare you all to do this in, wait, it's tomorrow. Oh, it'd be tomorrow night on Gigi's channel, but then I'll be in control too because it's, yeah. But yeah, I don't know how I'm going to surpass Aiden's stream tonight, but then again, I don't care. I'm calling Pike. I'm gonna make him like my CEO of my channel, so this way he can bounce mod anytime he wants. Oh my God, I'm deceased. Guys are so freaking weird. It's how we keep control, though. Game. I can't wait for the day I can say my farts are. Oh, I could have went to bed without knowing that one. But thanks for sharing. I guess is caring. This is way more fun than having endless debates about doctrines and teachings, etc. Selling like fart cakes. You're out of here. That's it. I'm gonna have to take your. Remember, I was telling you about, taking everybody's wrench away, giving the ones you trust, and yeah, I just think you blew it. I don't want no fart smelling in my side chat. We have duck donuts. Oh, I thought it's like a type of donut, but it's the donut place. We have duck donuts down here that are pretty good for cake donuts. Selling like Mod and Earl's bath water. Ooh. Call now and upgrade from the 6-ounce size to the super size for the same low price of $100, which I probably bet you is way too low for bath water, especially precious bath waters like Mods and Earls. Oh. Ooh, bath water. I just understand guys are so stupid. For the same price, they're getting their bath waters. They can have a hooker come over to a hotel room, sit in a bathtub with them, and then leave. And they can have like what, $10, $15, $20 worth of high quality hooker, smelly good water. Of course, she's gonna look like you're weird that you didn't want to touch her, but you're rich. And it doesn't even have to be a high priced girl. It's extra special bath water. They were in the tub together. Well, that's worth $200 for the 2-ounce size. But act now, and we'll double it to the 4-ounce size. How'd you get rich? Well, I ate some beans. Made hundreds of thousands of dollars selling her bath water. That is nuts. But I mean, I can't blame her. If you're going to make money doing nothing and make that kind of money, where else is she going to make that kind of money at? I bet you her water bill might be through the roof, though. And what happens? She lives in a town that runs out of water. It's happening all over the place. You just watched something today. They're talking about within the next 50 years, Mexico City is going to be dry of water, none to be found, and they're already struggling down there. I think some of you guys put too much thought into this stuff. She told us, yeah, there was an article about her in Rolling Stones. No idea. I thought she got in trouble for that. I thought she did too because of the health risks. I forgot what it was. So what was it? The pink eye, or maybe that's just Mod being goofy. But somebody said something about health issue with bath water. How does that work? Do they use a funnel cake? Here we go again. Full circle. Okay, everybody, that's the show. Have a good night. Get some sleep. She sold a lot of questionable items to fans. Oh, maybe it wasn't filtered water. It was well water. She was just sitting in a large Rubbermaid tub. I saw a video of her doing it. But fart girl too. These bitches are crazy in these streams. Got desperate during COVID and sold used panties and socks. Guys are so weird. And Mod's getting ready to say, really? I sold my third leg. I bet you BMM would buy your mannequin leg for a good price. Even though, yeah, we'll say, bad boy. Bad. Oh, okay, guys. It's, wait. I have no shame. Bitch got to eat. No, I ain't. If guys are stupid enough to buy it, you'd be stupid not to sell it. Eat the panties. Ooh, if that ain't fresh, And I'm not talking about eating the panties. Forget it. It's a visual thing, I guess. No, but BS would buy it. Yeah, BS would buy anything. Fruit roll-up panties, only worn once, $1,000. It's got to be at least a 2-pack, 2 flavors. Oh my God, I gotta try to go to sleep with all these images in here. Can you imagine Gigi calling DoorDash and ordering or having bathwater delivered to him through DoorDash? Oh, yes. Great minds think alike. I didn't even see that one until I looked back up. Gigi with DoorDash bathwater. Oh my God. We're both going to hell. Gigi, if you're listening, we're just joking, little buddy. Earl said it, not me. I only wear Victoria's Secrets too. Those cost a premium. I don't think Victoria has many secrets left anymore. It's all out there. Yeah, girls are worse. See, I wonder if there's guys out there that go nuts over, like, say, female prisoners, like high profile, or if there's like the very few serial killer females they have, like some of these other idiots, like that dumbass that shot the CEO or whatever that the left went all happy about. That guy got all kinds of attention and people sending money to him. If I didn't think I could not handle jail, maybe I'd shoot somebody and I wouldn't, for the money. But that's stupid. Dumb. People are dumb. I wear a... Oh my God. So what you're saying is you wear a banana hammock and stick a banana in it. Or do you really need the banana? Well, I don't wear any these days, but I've got hundreds of pairs working at Victoria's Secret. Yeah. Oh, wow. Frank wants you to send him some samples from Victoria's Secret. He's saying for a friend. Yeah, we'll go with that one. For a friend. That's why Mod can't contain her boner. Yep. Remember, kids, this all started by talking about boners. Now we're right back to it again. Thongs never bothered me. I'm just comfy in anything else. It's weird. I don't see how women wear thongs. No. I just can't. No. No. Favorite jobs. If I got paid more than slave wages, I would have stayed there forever. And you'd have had the best wardrobe in the middle of the country you live in. The Maine. Yeah, the country of Maine. You need a banana. Potassium is good for you. I take potassium pills every day because I've got a deficiency in that. Actually, oh God, I forgot that. Oh no, I didn't forget to take my pills today. I decided not to because I was sick. Okay, good. Whew. I got to start doing them again. But yeah, I usually take potassium twice a month or twice a day. Twice a month. What an idiot. Horde robe. A horde robe. Are you guys ever planning on going to sleep? You mostly forget it's there until you do. Then it's hell. Ooh. Slave wages. Oh. Okay, I think I've called it. Hey, you girls. Try on these edible underwear really quick for me, please. Says the guy wearing a dress. I've been told that my name reminds idiots to take their meds. So it's missing meds, not mod. I have 6 full drawers for only bras. Yeah, and it's 1 bra for each drawer. Nothing else will fit in there. I don't see 6 full drawers. Damn, you're set for life. Just don't get a mastectomy. You have to start all over. Wouldn't that be a bitch? Okay. Well, guys, I am shutting it down. It's 1 o'clock. Hello, darkness, my friend. I asked another to marry me again. Now I feel the darkness creeping. Who did you ask to marry you this time? Is that why Jess is mad at you? You asked him to marry you? Oh. By the way, did everybody see my new avatar? I started a stream just for that. And it's 1 o'clock. Great. That's what Frank needs, is the image of 32 double D's. And a peach ass. It's always midnight somewhere. I didn't say midnight. It's 1 o'clock. Right now it's 1 o'clock. Because I said I was going to shut this down at 1 o'clock, and it's 1 o'clock. I will never go beyond my hard time limit. You have to work in the morning? What the hell are you still doing up? Boo, work, fuck you. Yeah, I don't have to work. Boo, I wish I could. Well, it's actually 2:20 here, but it's 1 o'clock. Because I said I was going to shut down at 1 o'clock, and I'd never go over 1 o'clock. Ever. Oh, fucking bug. What the hell did... Oh, fuck. Oh, dumbass me. I forgot I left my window open with the screen so the cat could go outside, and I didn't shut it. Damn it. Yeah. What do you mean? You haven't stopped having a sweet dream, Frank. Early girl, that's nice, friend. Powder donuts, whatever the hell that is. And then we've got the moist cake. Okay. With that being said, I'm shutting it down. Thank you, everybody. Butt cheek, 1 word. With 2 T's. 2 T's. Butt, B-U-T-T, cheeks. Then you can make it 1 word. The way you have it now, it's like slap my ass, but not the cheek, but the cheeks. You're talking about missing mod English. I'm trying to at least get her to learn the butt part. B-U-T-T. Buttocks. If we can get her to get the butt down right, then we can worry about spreading those cheeks. Spreading the butt from the cheeks. And then it'll be 2 words. Every pun intended. Yes, you spread the cheeks. Yes. I knew that's what she was going for. How much space is there between? I'm not even going to. Frank, you need laid, dude. Good night, everybody. Butthead. 1 word according to mod and 1 T. So she must only have 1 tit. That's what it comes from. All right. I'm